What's happening, everyone? It is Wednesday, May the 7th, 2025. Apologies if there's wind noise, but I have the day off of work. I had some errands to run this morning, and I'm content with what I got done, so figured it's still early. It's 10:45 or so in the morning. Upper 60s, breezy, but sunny, a little bit of clouds. And seems like really good conditions for just hiking and seeing if I can't turn something up. So I'm in an area where I find hognose snakes, fox snakes, any number of little other things, garters and such. And I do know that there are glass lizards have been found nearby here, so I'm always watching for those. And I can't help but think there's probably greens around here too, and I just haven't been lucky enough to find one. So we're going to go for a little walk, see if we can't find something, and hopefully we can get a little bit of footage today. Alright, maybe not the most exciting find in the world, but at least it's a start for today. There's a bunch of big green frog tadpoles in here. They're hard to spot though, but every once in a while you'll get one go zooming around and just about come out of the water along the bank. But they're big guys, so I'm betting they're last year's tadpoles, and they'll probably be coming out before too long here. So anyway, it's a start, some amphibians, but let's go find some snakes hopefully. Alright, first reptile of the day. Great big old turtle here. If I can get a better angle, I'm sure he's going to scoot off of there anytime now. I'm trying to tell, I think that's a painted turtle? I can't tell, that might be a map turtle. If it's a painted turtle, it's one of the biggest ones I've ever seen. Got a great big old head on it. But it's got those orange sides on its head. Yeah, he's not loving her. She's not loving me hanging out this close. What a pretty turtle though. Awesome. I'm not going to harass it because I want to let him soak up some heat. But hey, we're on the board. We found tadpoles and we found a turtle. Alright, so there's a couple of bazillion turtles just up ahead here. A whole bunch of them are going to bounce as soon as we get up closer to the bridge, so we got to walk by them, but they'll settle back in soon. Hopefully we can get a look at some before they leave, and I'm sure a vast majority are painted turtles, but there are Blanding's turtles down here, so maybe we'll get lucky and spot something cool. Alright. Alright, we're on the board with the snakes. I knew this should be a good spot. That is a nice sub-adult, I guess I would say, juvenile-ish hognose snake. That's what I was hoping to find, that or a fox. It's been a long time since I've seen either out here. I don't think I'm going to try to handle it or anything, but I will try to get closer, see if I can get some video of it. It'll probably take off, and I'm not going to harass it and chase after it, but I would like to get some closer footage if I can, so let me see what I can do. Just creep up real slow. Pretty skinny. Got some pattern. I've seen some much larger ones here, and those ones are usually almost like olive colored and just drab head to toe. I'm probably getting covered in ticks right now, but hey, We'll deal with that later. Oh, what a pretty snake. Got the big black marks behind his head. Oh man. I'm only, he's moving a little bit. Like I said, I'm about 4 feet away from him. Oh, what a pretty snake. What a score. So glad I came out. That makes it all worth it. I'm hoping we're going to find another one yet. And the toads have been calling like crazy. So that's one of the reasons I was hoping. I thought this area might pan out. Is because these toad eaters might be out looking for them. Trying to get fattened up. So, alright, I think I'm just going to let this guy do his thing. I'm not going to bother him. I'm not going to touch him. I'm not going to pick him up. I'm not going to try to make him play dead. We're just going to keep walking and hope that my eyes do the trick again, because I probably walked by several of these. I'll bet you there's just, it's a moving needle in a haystack that stretches over acres. So let's let him let him do his thing. Hope he goes and catches some of these toads and see if we can find some of his kin. Our little mush hole. We got some marble madness going on in there with the tadpoles. See, most likely I'm guessing green frog tadpoles, but just a mushy little hole here. See if there's anything where the water's clear that you can see, but it'll probably be cooking in there. So everything's hanging out under the schloppity schlop. Anyway, I don't know if I'm going to walk too far out onto this next island, because I found a couple of garter snakes out there, but it's very dry and it's all pine, and I don't seem to find a whole lot of variety out there or a whole lot of numbers. But I'll take a look for a little bit. Calm down, everyone. So I'm out of the Hognose area, doubling back on my way back to the house. We're in the fox snaky kind of area right now, but I noticed this green frog just chilling. So I thought, hey, why not get a little footage of him. Add another species to the list today. So I'll be surprised if we find anything, but I'm going to be looking. So there's still a chance. We're going to try to find our fox snake, or maybe if we're lucky, water snake. We see a lot of those down here, so we'll get around to finding some of those. But moving on. So just about out of the woods. Was just about to make my sorry there was only one snake statement. And on my way out, right by where that big turtle was, and that big turtle's back. But we saw that one already. Let's have a look at this. Nice sized water snake. Sorry, I'm probably getting terrible focus because I'm zoomed in. I didn't want to step any closer till I got it on camera. I've been looking at all these deadfalls in the water, thinking that I should be able to find a water snake, and finally. So let's get a little closer. Hopefully don't spook it. I'm trying to make it a point today, if I can, not to interrupt these animals too much, although I did scare that turtle away last time, but she's back. Look at that, nice big old water snake chilling out, drying off, soaking in the sun. Not a particularly pretty one, but hey, I'll take it. So that's 2 species of snakes today. Brings the year total up to 4 in 2 trips out. So I'll take that, and it leaves something for me to keep looking for. We're going to try to find a fox snake this year. So we leave this big guy alone and let it soak up the sun. Let's take one more peek at our turtle friend over here. Look at that big thing. That is a big old painted turtle. Oh, no, don't go. Oh, I must make her nervous. I'll be out of here in just a second though, and she can have her stretch of the creek back. It's very unusual. I don't see them in the water very often. I've seen a Blanding's turtle sitting right where that water snake is sitting before, but I have never, I've only seen a couple of turtles in the water. So anyway, sweet, we're gonna go out on a win with a second snake. So finding our first hognose in years was a great win, and this is just a little extra bonus. So hey, thanks for watching. Unless I find something in the next couple of 100 yards it takes me to walk to my house, this will be the end.